talking about how Jesus turned everything upside down with the greatest act of humility of all kind. Can anyone tell me what humility is?
I know.
Yep.
Doesn't it mean to be really embarrassed?
That's humiliated.
Oh, okay. What about, does it mean to humiliate someone else?
No. So humiliating is putting someone after you, but having humility is putting other people before you.
Oh, that makes sense.
So they're kind of the opposites.
Oh,
They
okay.
sound very similar. So every day we get given the opportunity to demonstrate humility, whether it's letting someone in the line before you or letting your sibling watch what they want to watch instead of you watching it. I know, it can be hard sometimes, but that's what we're called to do. And so we're going to find out today other ways on how we can have and show humility.
Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Alright guys, now that you've got your Bibles, we're going to look into the book of Philippians, because that was the letter that Paul wrote. Now Philippians is quite far back in the Bible. It's in the New Testament, so you go past Genesis and the Psalms and Matthew, Mark and Luke, and you go to Philippians, which is after Ephesians and before Colossians. And then you look for the big number 2, because we're looking at Philippians 2, chapter 2, and then you're going to find the little itty bitty number 3. Thank you. Number 3. And we're going to read all the way to the itty little bitty number 8. Okay, let's have a look. Don't do anything only to get ahead. Don't do it because you are proud. Instead, be free of pride. Think of others as better than yourselves. None of you should look out just for your own good. You should also look out for the good of others. You should think in the same way Jesus Christ did. In his very nature, he was God, but he did not think that being equal with God was something he should hold on to. Instead, he made himself nothing. He took on the very nature of a servant. He was made in human form. He appeared as a man. He came down to the lowest level. He obeyed God completely, even though it led to his death. In fact, he died on a cross.
Wow, they are such wise words from Paul. And in a few bits, Cassidy and I are going to enact some scenarios that are going to demonstrate on what humility shouldn't be. And you guys, I know you'd never, ever raise your voice at someone or never ignore someone while they're trying to tell you something important. I know you guys are perfect all of the time, so you guys might or might not relate to these scenarios.
But let's have a look, see, shall we?
Yes, let's. Cassidy, have you done your homework yet?
Uh-huh.
Have you done all of your homework?
I just have a little bit left. It's fine.
I need you to finish your homework and feed the dog.
Uh-huh.
Cassidy, Horn, the dog is pouring out their bowl and she is super hungry.
Mum, I have like 5 minutes left of this show.
Okay, 5 minutes. Cassidy, have you even moved? Have you done the homework?
No, I've only got 5 minutes left.
You said that about an hour ago.
Uh-huh. I've got 5 minutes left.
You're lucky that your younger brother fed the dog because she was starving. I need you to get up and do your homework.
But Mum, I only have 5 minutes left.
No, this is unacceptable and there's no more screen times for the rest of tonight.
What? But that's not fair. You didn't even give me a chance. I don't understand the homework.
Freeze! Do you guys sometimes feel like this is a scenario that you guys have at home? You feel like it's a bit unfair, but you didn't stop to consider the other person? The whole thing about humility is putting the other person first. So maybe take a step back and think about what Jesus would have done in that situation. Hey guys, I've got another scenario for you. This restaurant smells amazing.
I know, right?
I think the food is going to taste great.
I know it does because my parents own the restaurant.
Oh wow, I think you mentioned that.
Yeah, and they get so much money.
Oh wow. Do you reckon we can order some food?
Like, did you see the new phone they got me for my birthday?
Oh wow.
It's the latest one.
That's pretty cool. I really do want to eat some food. Can we grab some?
And they bought me a huge flat screen TV to put in my room, and they let me do whatever I want. And I can watch YouTube all night until my eyes go square.
Oh wow. So sometimes you might not have this exact scenario happen to you, but I'm sure you have some people in your life who brag non-stop. And it's in those times that if you find yourself bragging, that you want to step back and think of what Jesus did. He humbled himself enough and came down to be a human and didn't elevate himself to be at God's level. And that's what we want to do. We want to humble ourselves and remind ourselves to be humble in no matter what the circumstances. Okay guys, I've got one last scenario for you.
Hey, big sister, let's play!
Hey little sister, yes, let's...
Yoink!
Hey, I was going to pick the game.
No, we're going to play Mario Kart.
Okay, well at least let me...
Yoink! No, I'm going to be Princess Peach.
But I thought I was going to be Princess Peach.
Banana peel, banana peel.
Even how it's played.
Banana peel, banana peel.
No, stop it.
Banana
I'm
peel.
going to throw you off the roof.
Mom! Josie said she's going to throw me off the roof.
No, are you at least going to let me choose?
Banana peel, banana peel,
You know
banana
what?
peel, banana
This
peel.
is my
Banana
Wii
peel.
and my controllers, and I'm taking it and we're going to take it up to my bedroom. Yep, exactly. Hey guys, so now you've realised that you're not the only ones who've gone through that. Your parents have, your siblings have, and that's okay. And so in these times when your siblings are being annoying and your family's annoying, you need to remember to act like Jesus did and put others in front of you and to always humble yourself. So I'm going to encourage you guys to pray now with your family. I'm going to give you some 3 points to look for and to pray for this week. Number 1 is to thank God for sending Jesus down to die for us, because that was the biggest act of humility. 2 is that in these crazy times we remember to humble ourselves and put others first. And 3 is to pray for everyone else who is sick and is going through a hard time right now. We love you guys and we can't wait to see you next week.
I got the little H and place that on that.
All right, y'all ready? Here we go. I think it's time to change my mind from only thinking me, myself, and I, laying down my pride. Gonna put somebody else at number 1 this time. Don't wanna be in a world where it's all about me. I'll take second to whoever is around me. I'm giving up my number 1 position. So we all belong at number 1 together. Laying down myself, shine the light on someone else. I'm giving it all for you. myself, making less of me and more of someone else. Don't wanna